Welcome to Technically Speaking. I'm Kyle Woods.
Trevor Bronson. And Spencer over here.
Stevens.
Stevens. Yeah, don't forget my last name.
Yeah. Anyway, first I think, or no, we're gonna be doing an 8-bit spotlight this week, right?
Yep, we're going to do an 8-bit spotlight on how to clean cartridges and just get your games working again.
Cool. And then after that,
We got some lead speak.
and we're just gonna throw it at your face, right? Right now.
Throw
Yeah,
it.
we are? I thought
Yeah,
we were doing
throw
it later.
at
We're going to do it now?
Throw it at the
Okay.
face.
All right. So on Lead Speak today, I wanted to talk about.
I know we're on.
I wanted to talk about how a Florida judge has ruled that IP addresses can't identify a BitTorrent pirate, like basically someone who uses BitTorrent. You're considered a pirate if you're getting copyrighted material. So he's saying that because you can't you can find out where someone's using the internet, but you can't tell exactly like which computer at that place that connected to that network.
So, like, if there are three computers in a house,
Yeah.
they can't tell you which one.
I mean, you could go by MAC address, but then you'd have to hack into their
Sorry.
their network access point, like the router or whatever. So basically, they're just saying, that I guess you can't be identified by your IP, which is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, I guess, kind of like the stop and frisk thing, like in a sense. You can't just because, someone's doing a certain thing, go after them. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like a really cool change in not only law, but, the electronic frontier of everything. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's a
that's
really
cool.
cool idea.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I wanted to talk about SpaceX, which is I think it's international organization that I think Elon Musk or one of those big guys in technology is heading up. A bunch of billionaires I know just got together and they created their own space agency, which is a public space agency, which I think is totally
That's
awesome.
kinda crazy.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and their budget is, I don't even know, but I know that
Not
they.
really a budget.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
have to ask, you can't afford.
right. And NASA's got like a really restricted budget, so something like this is crazy awesome. But the point that I wanted to get to is that their resupply mission, which is their first actual mission, into space, was supposed to be, I think, March 17th, which was last week, and it didn't end up going up due to some complications with, it was like a safety complication where some petroleum was on one of the heat pads that,
That can't be good.
yeah, they just want to check on it, and I guess NASA and SpaceX gave the go-ahead, and on March 30th they're going to launch it, and it's going to resupply the International Space Station with some stuff. I'm assuming food and, the stuff that they need, so.
Wonder how much money it's going to cost to send supplies up there.
I know
And back.
for a pound. I was watching it was like this National Geographic special that they did live from space. It was really cool. This was last week. Last week meaning March like 17th-ish.
Okay.
Anyway, so like I know by pound it's like $10,000 or something just to send 1 pound of something into
It's an
space.
expensive pound.
It is.
Yeah, like they were showing how you package the food and take out the water so you could reduce the weight, and they'll send more food up to
You
them.
guys, can I get a bag of chips? Yeah, $500.
Exactly.
Pound of peeps.
Yeah, I know they get like a really cool like personal bag from their family, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool too.
That is cool.
But anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
Trevor, I think.
Is it your turn, Trevor?
So do
want-
you-
No, you can go next.
No, ladies first.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Something like that. I'll get you back later.
You know what? I think you're next on the list anyway.
Am I really all that?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Well, Obsidian Entertainment, who is known for games such as Alpha Protocol and
Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas. I was trying to think of the third one. Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Fantastic game.
Oh,
Yes.
that's awesome. I did not know that.
But Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. They recently announced that they're working on Armored Warfare, which is a free-to-play tank MMO. And I thought it was just really just kind of
A
out of
tank
nowhere.
MMO?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But the graphics look amazing from what I
Yeah.
saw, and
I hope it's like Battle Tanks.
Battle
there was
Tanks
a
MMO.
ton of
Yeah.
customizability in
Ooh.
it. So yeah, I've been following that
So Mech Assault, but tanks.
more or less.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm really excited for that now.
Yeah, I'll look into it. It's free to play. You can play it.
All right.
Plus Obsidian.
Yeah.
And Obsidian. I really love Obsidian at the moment.
Yeah.
Get up with us. We'll add you on it. Steam or whatever, you know.
Is it still on me or
Yeah.
Trevor? Okay. Well, still following Obsidian, they have recently decided to strike a deal with Paradox Studios to market and kind of sell Pillars of Eternity, which is their new upcoming game that they've been working on, which was funded on Kickstarter, and I believe what their goal was $1 million or so, and they got about 3 million.
So
Wow.
far exceeded
Yeah,
it.
Definitely
it was one of the few Kickstarter games. It was this, Wasteland 2, and Shadowrun. That
And that
huge
Mega Man
campaigns.
one, the
Oh,
what was it called?
oh geez, don't.
Blue Guy.
No, I should know this.
It was like a weird name. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's really cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Pillars of Eternity. It seems like it's going to be a great game. They're really going back towards Baldur's Gate style of gameplay, 4 or 5-man team, isometric. But the important thing about the deal was that they're not giving away the rights to the game, and they're not really, going in with the publisher the traditional way. And with Paradox, they're just doing it to market, and they wanted to assure fans that they weren't doing anything that they wouldn't want them to do. The fans, that is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, it seems like a cool deal. Everything's to work out. Hopefully, I'm waiting for it.
Do you know if it's PC only?
Yes,
It is
it should be.
Obsidian doing big dings. Big,
Yes.
big tings. All right.
Okay.
Your turn,
Trevor.
All right.
You can have the pencil.
So, okay. All right. Just gonna write my story real quick.
I'll take this again.
Abusing my ukulele.
Okay. So, a video game called J-Star Victory Versus just came out in Japan about a week ago, I think. Anyways, what the game is it is, I don't know if you're familiar, but, you done?
Sorry.
You done?
Yeah.
You all right? Is
Yeah.
that ukulele gonna
Yeah.
be okay?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Okay.
All right, come on.
So, J-Star's Victory Versus is a game made by Shonen Jump, which is a monthly subscription to.
It's like a monthly magazine with nerd culture in Japan. I know that's what I know it as.
It's filled with different volumes of manga. So
Yeah.
as it comes out, you get the newest stuff.
It's kind of like Game Informer. They'd
Yeah,
send you a
only
demo
different
or
manga,
something.
yeah.
Well, it's like I'll have to bring one to you. It's just a massive magazine full of manga.
Oh, but
And
the
different-
game, I meant, like, does that...
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, okay. So, okay, anyway, so J-Star's Victory Versus is a game that consists of a bunch of different characters from over, I think it's 32 different series of manga, and it's got 52 characters, and it's all fighting. It's huge.
Yeah.
And so you have all sorts of different characters going from Naruto, Hunter x Hunter.
I saw Sket Dance, and that's like a kind of out there
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's really obscure. There's some really obscure characters. Samurai X, Yu Yu Hakusho,
Damn.
Dragon Ball Z.
So from like the old school stuff to...
Like it ranges from all kinds of different characters. You can do, what is it? Do you know who Seiya is?
Saint Seiya?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what that is?
Yeah.
All right, so there's characters from that in there too. So I mean, you can have like it's like the ultimate battles.
Right.
And
That's
it's,
awesome.
yeah. So I hope it comes over here, but
There's always ports or
Yeah.
emulations.
yeah.
so there we go.
Keep hope alive.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
What do
It's
you
way
think,
too cool.
Kickstarter?
Yeah, yeah. Petition.
So,
Exactly.
also another story, NVIDIA just debuted their GTX Titan Z, which is a $3,000 video card, which that's unheard of
Yeah.
for a video card alone. It's got 12 gigabytes of virtual RAM, which is just ridiculous.
Like the RAM they have inside it, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just insane. I don't know if you know more about it than I do, but
Well, when I looked it up, they were talking about how it had over 5,000 CUDA cores, which came from 2 Kepler cores that are inside the card itself, which basically means it has a ridiculous amount of computing power. It consumes 2,000 watts of power alone. In my home computer,
that's
I have a
ridiculous.
1,000 power watt supply for my whole computer.
That's quite the electric bill.
Yeah.
For a video card.
Well, it's coming out in 2016.
yeah.
Or that's when it's slated, I guess.
The future.
What I read. Yeah. So hopefully we'll have like better power consumption processes.
Okay,
but
so 3 of these is supposed to have the computing
Well,
power
of Google Brain, which is a project Google has that's like 16,000 computers,
but 3 of these video cards.
is the same thing as 16,000
That's
computers.
insane.
That is.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, which is, they said what? Yeah, 8 teraflops of computing power, which that's a like a
Pretty flop.
yeah, it's like a floating. That's a floating point. Like value, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like how much data at one point in time is flowing through can be up to 8 gig or teraflops, which I don't know. I don't know exactly
yeah,
how
what would you
ridiculous
do
that
with
is,
that?
but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd say the future of gaming will use it, and it's mainly going to be used for like medical and research purposes for now.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That's just crazy.
yeah, who's going to use that?
I would play a ton of Galaga.
I mean, a $3,000
Dude.
price tag.
I'd run like Titanfall on 7 computers at once,
I'd run.
off one card.
I'd run Super Mario Bros. 1,000 times. All at once.
You can do it more than 1,000.
Well, yeah.
He can only pay attention to 1,000.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with 1,000.
My bad, guys.
Maybe
You over here.
1,000 of Donkey Kong Jr.
All right, I guess we got to move on.
Hey, this is Trevor from Technically Speaking, and this is Dylan Dancer, our guest on the show.
I'm the guest today.
He's a guest.
Can I say?
Okay.
I'm happy to be here.
All right. So, what are we doing today, Dylan?
We are learning how to clean cartridges with cotton swabs, and I see. What is this? What is that?
That's isopropyl alcohol. Do not drink
Isopropyl
it.
alcohol. I have trouble with that word. I don't know why.
It's
Isopropyl alcohol.
yes, that. All right. And so, just going to show you how to clean the cartridges. We're going to show you an easy way to do it. You can do this with any cartridge-based game. Just a good way to keep your games working clean. All right. So what you're going to do is take a cotton swab. What I like to do is I like to tip it right here. So I have the end of the cotton swab on the opening of the alcohol, so it puts just alcohol directly onto it.
Save you a mess too. If you
Yeah.
try to
Yeah, rather than just dump it out. So we're gonna take Crash Bandicoot 8 here. It's not in very good shape, but take a cotton swab, you take it, and you just rub along the pins. Make sure that you get all the pins nice and wet, and you're just gonna continue rubbing back and forth. And what you're gonna find is that you're gonna find that it's gonna get a little dirty. That's exactly what you want to see. Don't worry about getting anything wet. This is just cartridges can pretty much take any type of damage. I mean, I know someone who's thrown cartridges like just out into just terrible conditions. I had a Game Boy Advance that I left in the snow, found it a month later, and picked it up out of a snow pile, and it worked. I mean, these
I've had my
things.
Super Nintendo for about 30 years. Not me personally. I'm not 30 years old, but my mom has had it, and it has been dropped and pulled apart, and all of the cartridges are still fine.
Any systems and games that don't run on any motorized components, anything that's just cartridge, pins, play, I mean, that's it. It'll last forever.
It really just takes a little care.
All right, so that's about it. Like I said, you can do this on any type of cartridge. Just go for it. Make sure to get isopropyl alcohol and just regular cotton swabs. That's all you need.
So this has been Technically Speaking. You can find us at facebook.com/technicallyspeakingtv. Thank you for watching.